This Week in Real Pirateball, documenting the 2010 Pittsburgh Pirates baseball season. And here's your host, Greg Mercer.
What's up, everybody? It's Mercer here with Week 10 of This Week in Real Pirateball. I just got back from New York and didn't really see many of the games, and for whatever reason I feel like my vision's gotten worse in the past week too. So this is going to be a quick and fairly boring look at this week's highlights. Let's go ahead and get into it right now. The Pirates made a huge splash in this year's 2010 MLB Draft. In fact, they completely diverted from their usual draft strategy by selecting high school pitchers with 7 of their first 10 picks. With the second overall pick, they chose right-handed pitcher Jameson Taillon. He's a high school pitcher from Texas, and just like Roger Clemens or Nolan Ryan, this Texan can really bring the heat. He throws an upper 90s fastball, which is supported by his 6'6", 225-pound frame. I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't expect the Pirates to take him because he'll command a high signing bonus somewhere in the $7 million range. Since the Pirates have been budgeting about $10 million for the draft over the past few years, this won't leave a lot of cash for their other draftees, which makes it very possible that some of the picks for the Pirates made will go for naught. Personally, I see no reason why the Pirates shouldn't try to corner the market on the draft. If they can't sign young free agents, why not spend $15 to $20 million on players they can control for 6 years? There's no hard and fast structure set up to stop a team from paying high overslot bonuses, so if the Yankees want to spend over $200 million on vets, the Pirates can certainly overspend on talented young players to jumpstart their system. This week marked the second wave of call-ups from AAA. Outfielder Jose Tabata was called up for the Pirates as Jeff Clement was finally sent down to the minor leagues. Tabata had a .308 batting average in AAA along with 23 steals, so he was obviously ready for the challenge of the major leagues. Going into Sunday's game, he had a .333 batting average with the Pirates, including 2 doubles and 2 stolen bases. He looks like he could be a very competent major league player from the outset. His speed will be great in PNC's spacious left field, and his hitting ability should make him a very good top-of-the-order hitter. The Pirates also called up Brad Lincoln, their best pitching prospect. In order to make room for him, the Pirates designated Jack Tashner for assignment. Lincoln was dominant in AAA this year, going 6-2 with a .315 ERA and 1 WHIP in 11 starts. The Pirates are hoping his mid-90s fastball and tough curve will be enough to make him a mainstay in the rotation. As an added bonus, Lincoln's a good hitting pitcher as well. He didn't have a particularly good debut against the Nationals on the mound, but he went 2 for 3 at the plate. Unfortunately, it didn't help the Pirates as they were outslugged in a 7-5 loss. It's hard to gain a read on how Lincoln will do from one start, but seriously, he's got to be better than Charlie Morton right now. It's virtually impossible for me to not talk about what happened to the Pirates on Tuesday as they faced rookie golden child Stephen Strasburg in Washington. The Pirates looked like a Little League team against this guy for the most part as he fanned 14 batters in 7 innings during a 5-2 win. He threw 101 miles an hour on several occasions and made some batters look completely inept with his curveball. I mean, really, look at this. How the hell are you supposed to hit that? They did manage a couple of home runs, but they still lost the game. If Jameson Taillon is 3/4 of the pitcher that Strasburg looks to be, I'll be a pretty happy Pirates fan in a couple of years. The Pirates had to play a make-up rainout game against the Cubs on Monday. It was the debut of new Pirates pitcher Dana Eveland, and as I predicted, he wasn't very good. He gave up 3 earned runs in 5 innings, and just about every ball the Cubs hit off him was a line drive. Neil Walker and Bobby Crosby combined for 3 doubles, but the Cubs won the game 6-1. Even when Stephen Strasburg wasn't pitching, the Pirates still couldn't beat the Nationals as they were swept in the 3-game series. After Strasburg's win on Tuesday and Lincoln's debut loss on Wednesday, the Pirates lost 4-2 on Thursday. The top 4 in the order all got hits, but the Pirates allowed 3 home runs and couldn't get enough runs to keep up. This weekend saw the first interleague series of the year against the Tigers. On Friday, the Pirates were beaten 6-2. Ross Ohlendorf didn't pitch very well, giving up 6 earned runs in 6 innings. Andrew McCutchen had 2 doubles, but the bottom of the Tigers' order went 10 for 19 and scored all of their runs. On Saturday, the Pirates lost a sloppy game by a score of 4-3 in 10 innings. There were multiple mistakes made by the Pirates in this game. In the 7th inning, with the Pirates up by 1 and with 1 out, Evan Meek decided to force a man running between third and home out on a comebacker to the mound. This got the team 1 out, but Meek could have easily turned an inning-ending double play had he thrown the ball to second base. John Russell decided to start the terrible fielding Ryan Doman at first for the 2nd straight night, and this time it really cost the Pirates. Later in that inning, he botched a catchable throw by Meek to get the final out. 2 runners scored on the play, giving the Tigers the lead. I have no idea why in the hell Ryan Doman's playing first base, especially in the AL where his horrific fielding ability could easily be hidden. Mistakes and managerial decisions like this continue to show why the Pirates are a terrible team. The Pirates tied the game with some great base running by Jose Tabata in the 8th. He turned a single into a double, stole third, and then scored on a Neil Walker hit. Unfortunately, Brendan Donnelly gave up a walk-off homer to Carlos Guillen in the 10th to end the game. Sunday's game was another tough 4-3 loss for the Pirates. Garrett Jones pounded his 10th home run of the year early in the game. He's really starting to heat up over the last week as he's batting .333 with 2 home runs. Closer Octavio Dotel surrendered a 3-run home run to Miguel Cabrera in the bottom of the 8th to allow the Tigers to take a 4-2 lead. Ryan Doumit scored on a sac fly in the top of the 9th, but it wasn't enough to win. Now it's time for my Bet Against the Pirates update for week number 10. I almost had an unbelievable week of winning bets, but my greed got the best of me. The Pirates went 0-7 this week, and I went 6-1 on my bets. I bet the run line on Sunday and thought I had it in the bag after Cabrera's home run, but unfortunately Jose Valverde allowed a run to make my bet a loss. That's only the second time it's happened this year, and I have to be really careful to make sure it doesn't happen very often because it'll really eat into my profits. I made $75.85 this week, bringing my total season profit to $105.08. The June swoon is upon us, and the large number of road gains that the Pirates are going to have over the next few weeks could really increase my profits. I might need to be a little more cautious with my bets going forward in order to lock in the gains that I've made. What do I think about the Pirates this week? It seems as though the early luck that the Pirates had may have caught up to them as they lost 2 heartbreaking games at the end of this week. Once again, the Pirates are playing terribly on the road as they're now 9-25 on the season and 23-40 overall. They're also in last in the NL Central once again. The Pirates will need to have their new young call-ups continue to play at a high level and have their pitching staff raise their game if the Pirates want to claw back towards 500. Could this be the week we see Pedro Alvarez in a Major League uniform? We'll find out as the Pirates go back to PNC for 6 games next week, 3 against the White Sox and 3 against the AL rival Cleveland Indians. Well, that about does it for this week. Make sure you come back next week for another edition of This Week in Real Pirateball. I'm Greg Mercer. Later.